Give me 1 second. Okay, that's better. Let's do this. All right, that's better for now. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sewing and Reaping YouTube channel. And what I want to do today is I want to talk to the people that attempted to cancel me not that long ago. And that's going to be the group formerly known as the Dragoons. But I'm going to be specific about some of the people that I'm talking about here in terms of Julestellsall, teddybear55, BurntToast, Anti-Social Media, and some other people. And by the way, this is my first video I'm going to make about this anti-social media that I've been advised to ignore because she has expended the money. So anyway, if I wasn't afraid of a rich buffoon like Scientist Sam, I don't know why people think I would be. Anyway, so here's the point that I want to make in this video. You knuckleheads, particularly you, Jules, starting with you first. You owe me an apology, and you too, BurntToast. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna start off with you two. You two are both secretly supporting Shanny and Rev, and so is Anti-Social Media, and so is teddybear55, and all the other people out there who don't like Carrie. You don't like Carrie, so to get under Carrie's skin, you're giving money to Shanny, right? By doing that, you're showing them financial support. Now, here's the thing: you're being hypocritical, particularly Jules and BurntToast, and I'll get to the Anti-Social Media and Teddy Bear in a minute. But you're being hypocritical because you made many comments and videos on either your platform or somebody else's platform where you criticize me for being a Shanny supporter. Now, I'm no longer a supporter of hers. I see her for what she is. I see Rev for what he is. Based on the, what I've seen with my own two eyes and what I see here on online and the consistency of their depravity here on the internet. The group formerly known as the Dragoons attempted to cancel me. Now, I told them when I learned about this term and I learned about how do you go about doing all of that I was cancel proof, and I still hold to that truth. And to that opinion as well too, that I'm cancel proof because I'm not on here for the same reasons everybody else is on here for. And there's only one opinion I care about on here, and that is the opinion of my Lord and my Savior Jesus Christ. But you got on here, you made video after video after video telling me I was just like Shanny, that I wanted to get with her, and that I wanted that I was using Rev for his money and all this other stuff, and whatnot, how I'm her simp, how I was her slave, and everything else in the book. And here's the thing, Jules, if I don't get, because I'm not asking you, I'm telling you that you need to give me an apology. And I'm telling you, BurntToast and the rest of these Dragoons, that goes for BGTV, that goes for Miss Parker, that goes for Drag, that goes for every last one of these people, whether they're actively making videos or not. I owned up to the things that I did. Now it's your turn. Okay, you want to get on here and say, I don't like G-Man because G-Man was friends with this and free G-Man was friends with that. Well, you're financially supporting a child abuser, and you're financially supporting now I'm just throwing your words back at you. Okay, you're supporting a child abuser, and you're financially supporting you're financially supporting Shanny. Let's just put it to you that overgrown barracuda. That's who you're supporting now. Okay, you didn't like when I was doing maybe you were jealous maybe when I was on here and helping out those guys or whatever. But now that I'm not doing it no more, now you feel like you could take the place, and then you think that you're going to take the high ground because you're doing it to get under Carrie's skin. And that's why you're actually doing it, right? That doesn't work. That makes you a supporter of a child abuser. As a matter of fact, it makes you not only a supporter of Scientist Sam, who's a racist, but it also makes you a supporter of Shanny, who's a racist. It makes you a supporter of Rev, who's a racist. Every time the topic of race comes up on Instagram, when somebody brings that up on Instagram, you got to see how this guy behaves and how he acts, and you can see what he really believes about these topics, right? But now you are the one supporting them. I mean, we all know you're using them sock accounts and everything and whatnot when you're going there asking them the questions and you're giving them money and everything and whatnot, or encouraging somebody else to do it, or using a third party to do it. Okay, the point is that you are financially supporting Shanny and you are financially supporting Rev, right? You got on my case about doing it. even toward the end, when I was starting to realize what they were and started to get away from them, you were still getting on my case and trying to get the whole world to come down on me. Which I have to say, you failed miserably, because I'm still here and nobody sees me the way they see them. Nobody, not even you, Jules. You can get on here and lie and create fake narratives and try to create fake this, that, and the other, but not even you do. Not even BurntToast does. None of them can create a sound, logical argument to be able to make an argument that I'm anything like, Shanny the scammer or Rev the scammer. But I want to know how you guys think you're going to be on social media, now be their news supporters, and then think I'm going to be quiet about it. See all these videos on this channel about Shanny and Rev? That's about to go towards the Julestellsalls of the world, the teddy bears, the BurntToast, and the anti-social medias and all these other people and whatnot who want to get on here and claim some high moral ground on here while being hypocrites at the same time. No, I didn't forget about, Jules or Direct activating this, that, and the other. You're about to see all that again, because I don't think it's fair that you guys came after me the way you did, and then this girl can walk around here claiming I'm an agent of morality. I'm a good person, and then get on here and be a financial supporter of Shanny. Okay, I'm not going to let you hear the end of it with that. I'm really not. Okay. It wasn't like Dragnut couldn't do it by himself to try to smear my name on the internet. Dragnut had to recruit all of these stupid YouTube channels into coming after me too. I just got finished watching one channel called Kiwi Tapes, where they were talking about Shanny and Rev from 3 weeks ago. And my name came up in it. Obviously, my name's going to come up in these things because of my involvement with them. But the historicity of and timelines and when things actually happen is not accurate on there. I might actually respond to that, but then again, I might not, because I understand why that's there. Those kind of videos have to be made so that people can understand that Shanny and Rev ain't nothing but a bunch of criminals. Shanny was a criminal first, and then she brought Rev into this criminal lifestyle, getting on social media and exaggerating where they are right now. They're actually doing a little bit better than they were. And it's not just because of these people donating. It's because they are secretly getting help from the uncle. Not secretly getting help from the uncle. The uncle's helping them try to get them back on their feet. And don't be surprised in a year or two if Rev's getting on here bragging that he's worth 10 grand or something like that. Don't be surprised when he tells you that he's a new owner of that house. Don't be surprised that ever happened, because I sure won't. If she manipulated me and lied to me and made stuff up to get me to believe certain things, I'm pretty sure she can do it to the uncle too. And by the way, if you're the uncle and you're watching this particular video, they ain't never going to move. They're never going to get no jobs. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Shanny, and she's running a scam on you. All right. Been trying to tell you that via the phone. Been trying to tell you various different ways. There's nothing wrong with that woman. But going back to Jules and Dragnut and all these other guys and whatnot, like I said, you spent years on here dogging my name on here and saying all this stuff about G-Man and attaching me to things that Shanny and Rev were doing that I had no knowledge of sometimes, and or I didn't have any participation in. Like this love triangle between me, Rev, and Shanny and all this other stuff and whatnot, just so that you can make super chats. I think it's about time we start visiting these super chats, start reading these super chats, and start showing people just how many lies have come out of, particularly your mouth, Jules. I'm going to start with you, because you're just easy. You're super easy. And if you knew how easy you were, you would be on here saying, you know what, G-Man, I was wrong. But all you're going to do is you're either not going to make a video, you're going to ignore it, or you're going to make some sarcastic garbage on here thinking you're untouchable because you don't show your face. Right? So anyway, I demand, I'm not asking, I demand an apology from this group formerly known as the Dragoons, or, and you can take this any way you want, you claimed you made me into a Lowe's cow. Wait till you see what I do to you. And I'm gonna start off with Jules first. We're gonna start with her. I got about maybe 8 or 9 videos I can make about her, maybe a little bit more than that, between my time on GTV, the couple of times she talked about me when I showed up on Shanny's channel, and her own YouTube channel as well, and what we see in her archives that has been made. So definitely want to talk about this. I might even entertain going on what's his channel, Draven's channel. I haven't been on there in a while to actually talk about this a little bit, because like I said, I think it's highly unfair that my name got dragged through the mud regarding a lot of things that those two are doing. You know what I mean? And how I'm a terrible person for being a financial supporter. But then this brat in Jules, you know what I mean, who seriously need to go to Jacqueline Lane herself, needs to start owning the fact that that her and her friends made various claims about me being a financial supporter, while she herself is a financial supporter. And I don't care if it's $10, I don't care if it's $20, I don't care if it's $1. You're a financial supporter. So you should be held accountable the same way you attempted to hold me accountable. Especially since you claim you know them so much better than I do. So I'll be paying attention to what's going on the internet. I'm not going to be looking at no 5-hour hangout video. You make an individual video and you acknowledge the fact that you was being hypocritical, or you acknowledge the fact that you are a supporter, that you're being hypocritical, and that you was a bit unfair with me. And then I'll respond accordingly. Now, for this anti-social media and Teddy Bear, who I know got Teddy Bear, for example, has issues with Carrie. And again, they all think that the best way to deal with Carrie is to support Shanny financially. What's the best way to deal with the YouTube channel that's slaughtering all of these other channels? The best way to do it is to, I know, we'll give money to Shanny. And then you wonder why you look so bad when you talk to me 2 straight times, Teddy Bear. You wonder why you look so bad. Not too smart, McFly. Not too smart. All right. If you are financially supporting Shanny and Red, and I know you have, now that Chinese food thing and all that's not going to count. I'm talking about this new and revived Shanny and Red, who are consistently getting donations and whatnot. Which I'm not, believe it or not, I'm not against people being able to make a living. I'm not against that. My issue is that you all came after me, and I'm referring to the people in the title of the video, or the Dragoons or whatever. You all came after me for being friends with them. And like the hypocrites you are, now the roles have reversed. Except I don't need to recruit 1,000 different YouTube channels because I'm not pathetic. I don't need people to make rap songs for me because I'm not pathetic. I actually have talent. You know what I mean? I'm actually going to get on here and expose you for what you are. And of course, you know, when I do it, the next time I make a YouTube video, there will be receipts on here. There'll be you actually talking about it. G-Man can't get information. G-Man's dumb. He doesn't understand what a timestamp is. Yep, that's exactly what you said before I started dealing with Ms. Parker and a couple of other people in here. Oh, I know what a timestamp is, and when I want to, I can be quite lethal on here when I want to, and when I need to be. Oh, I should probably explain what I mean by lethal. That means I'm going to be able to show down to a T just how hypocritical you really are at the end of the day. So I've just been sitting here and I've been thinking about this, and I said, wait a minute, these people just running around here thinking they're these good people and everything and whatnot, and they're sitting there still running their mouth about me, and then they want to try to sit there and act like they got some type of high ground when I know they're the ones supporting Shanny and Rev. I don't know if these moronic Dragoons know this. I'm not friends with Shanny, and I'm not friends with Rev, but I do have one of these, and I do pay attention. And I know people on here too. Remember that conversation that you thought that wasn't true? I know people on here too. You ain't the only ones that got friends on social media or people that you know on social media. I got people that do this too. There's a lot of this going on lately. And I just sit back and I'm quiet. And I listen. And I go investigate to see what's true and what isn't. It turns out that some of these people are actually supporting Shanny and Rev while claiming a moral high ground, saying, oh, I would never do this and I would never do that. My next video, I'll show you just how many different times Julestellsall has complained about Shanny being this, that, and the other, and has financially supported Shanny and Rev. I'll show everybody. I'm pretty sure a couple of other content creators on here has done that too. But it's about time to start exposing these guys again. Pretty hard on here. And to show people overall why they all owe me an apology. And don't even bother trying to cancel me again. Don't waste your time. You tried it for the last 5 years and you failed miserably. Don't even waste your time. You do not want me fighting back. Trust me. Let me see something here. What's up, Rebuke and Reprove? How's it going? What's up, Kratos Darkness? Or Video and Jules? Oh no, not that. It's going to be on your main channel. Somebody here is trying to be very sarcastic about me making a video about Jules. No, I'm actually going to do it here. I'll do it here. Anything else you want to know, Angry Roach? Wait a minute. Wasn't this the same kind of sarcastic comment I got when everybody thought I didn't know nothing about Miss Parker? Isn't this the same? You know what? Maybe we should take a quick screenshot of this bad boy right here. Famous last words, ladies and gents. Let me see something here. The Dragoon supported P. Diddy too. Angry Roach. I'm actually not joking. Many of these people who call themselves who are the supporters of Dragnut and everything tried to destroy my reputation on the internet, which they failed miserably. I can tell you what they did, but destroy my reputation, they did not. They did not. Oh, nobody watches your main channel no more. Everybody is on Clubhouse now. The majority of the people that was watching my channel were great debaters, and all of them, almost all of them, are on Clubhouse. And it's just so much easier to talk to the names that was on YouTube on Clubhouse. That's why I don't particularly care about talking to popular people no more, because I can talk to them whenever I want on Clubhouse. I just actually accomplished that regarding one of the Hebrew Israelites on I believe on Sunday. I've always wanted to talk to this one particular Hebrew Israelite, and I got to do it. It wasn't no big thing. On YouTube, they try to make it like, oh, I'm a big movie star and everything. But now I got it recorded where I talk to them on Clubhouse, which I'm going to be uploading a lot of that to YouTube. So let me see something here. You excuse and abuse. I say you excuse and you excuse the abuse, and they said they were not abusing the kids. You know what? We're going to do a video about that. I hope you keep that same energy when it's time to talk about it. And if you turn out to be a supporter of Dragnut and whatnot, I'm going to say the same thing about you. You listen to me. When you guys see me make a YouTube video, you guys aren't listening to somebody on here who don't know how to think and don't know how to form a proper argument. I don't make arguments that comes back to bite me in the butt later. That would be a dumb person to do that. Okay, so I'm actually demanding my apology. You spend all these years smearing my name on the internet over my friendship with Shanny and Rev. I'm no longer friends with them no more. I call them out for what they do. I've never properly been applauded by BurntToast or Dragnut has, and that I'll exclude him. The Geek Room's never done it. You know what I mean? And Jules and the rest of these other channels never did it. And I got motivation to come after you. I got a lot of motivation to come after you. When you spend that many years coming after somebody, you better believe I have all the motivation in the world to come after you. And I'm not talking about in some way when I'm going to try to smear your name or whatever. I just think that it would be fair if some videos existed on YouTube where we talked about how you are doing the very thing that you claimed that I was doing, and I should have been canceled for it. I don't believe that people like Jules, Teddy Bear, and people like anti-social media who's funding a lot of this garbage, and some of these dragoons even have the right to be part of the cancel culture that exists on here. I'm actually going to make a video soon teaching Christians how to destroy cancel culture pretty soon. But as far as dealing with these dragoons, it's high time that you guys start making your videos and start saying, hey, G-Man's got a point. We got on his case for financially supporting Shanny and Rev, and now you're the ones doing it. All to get under the skin of somebody. You really got Shanny and Rev believing that they have a fan base out there. Good job. I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'll see you guys in the next one.